Three, two, one.
Hi, so for today let's have a coffee chat. Do you have your coffee? Oh, yes, I have my coffee in the U of T mug. Alright, if you're new here, kindly subscribe, like, and tell me what you think in the subscription and in the comment section. Alright, so my name is Natrinda Emmanuel. I'm a graduate student at University of Toronto here in Canada at St. George campus. So in today's video, I said why not? I've been getting this question a lot of times, like why did you choose U of T over University of Cambridge? Because if you're from UK or any part of the world, you want to know why someone would go for a university that sometimes comes around 18th best in the world, leaving the university that normally is the second, the third, and is among the top 5 in the whole world and the best in UK. By and large, University of Toronto has its own reputation here in Canada and worldwide. No matter the ranking, you will find the University of Toronto out of most times featuring among the top 20 universities, best universities in the world. But then Cambridge can never exceed in the top 5. Yeah, so comparison. So I had my own reasons why I had a fully funded opportunity at University of Cambridge to study Master of Philosophy in Population Health Studies, focusing on epidemiology and infectious diseases, but I chose to come to U of T to study a Master's in Health Informatics. There are a lot of reasons that led to this decision, and sometimes people ask me more about that. And in today's video, let's kick it off. So reason number 1 is that programs. I always feel like no matter the best university you go to in the world, the program you study, your program of study, your graduate program is always gonna come number 1, because you don't want to go to this best university and then at the end of the day you are not doing a program that you're so passionate about. To be honest, I really liked to study more about infectious diseases, specifically focusing on HIV, looking at the epidemiology and the statistics of rising HIV numbers in my country. Oh, by the way, I'm from Uganda. Alright, so I wanted to study about infectious diseases, and MPhil in population health at University of Cambridge was going to help me to do that. But specifically what I wanted to concentrate on, because I'm someone who is always trying to look for ways to make sure that the most important things reach out to people who need them, and I'm inspired by the current VP of University of Toronto, Professor Joseph Wong, Joe, who is doing some good work with Rich Alliances. So I wanted to study more about health delivery models. What are those leverage points that can enable someone in a hard to reach geographical location who has HIV get their prescription refills, get their prescription reminders, get treatment and medication adherence reminders and stuff like that. And to be honest, MPhil in population health studies focusing on infectious diseases at University of Cambridge was going to help me to do that. And when I received an offer, of course, after going through series, submitting your application, going through interviews, finishing interviews, successfully being admitted, then getting the offer, accepting the offer, and I was going to be at King's College, and yeah, I was getting excited to start my program. And then 2 weeks after that, University of Toronto gave me an option to come and study Masters in Health Informatics. And boom! I was in a dilemma on which program is best for me, and I was also in a dilemma on which school is good for me. U of T has its own reputation in Canada. University of Cambridge has its reputation in United Kingdom and Europe. Worldwide, both universities are reputable. But then I had to make a choice. And I think there are a few factors that I'm going to share with you today that informed my decision. And if you're struggling on a decision like that, I hope even if you're not comparing University of Toronto or University of Cambridge, these few things are going to enable you to make a decision. Number one was about immigration policies and procedures. For anyone who knows about how immigration system works in Canada, honestly, you will realize that it has always been a little bit flexible for international students worldwide compared to United Kingdom. So at the back of my mind, I wanted to go to a country where getting a student visa is a little bit easier for me. So that was decision number one. And because of Canada, and also the fact that Canada's student visa or study permit comes with 20 hours of work, you can study at the same time you can still be working. So that flexibility, to be honest, I didn't see myself getting that at University of Cambridge. All right. Second reason, my work. I was already working with some colleagues at Queen's University, which is based in Kingston. Kingston is like 2 hours from Toronto. So I was like, this is an opportunity to come and meet those folks I've been working with online. I was part of my work is I work with the Jim Leach Mastercard Foundation Fellowship on Entrepreneurship. So there are these amazing work colleagues that I always saw on a Zoom screen. One of them was our executive director, and I wanted to meet him in person. I wanted to meet most of those guys and interact. So I considered that I had a remote job already here in Canada, and coming here and getting a flexible student visa was going to allow me to at least dedicate some time to that program and also do my studies. All right, our coffee is getting cold. I'm a coffee fan, so I'll keep this conversation casual as I take my coffee. All right, so that aside, I was also looking at what's happening in the world. To be honest, in medicine and healthcare, we are at the crossroads whereby medicine is trying to revolutionize, technology is trying to revolutionize how we treat and approach patients. To be honest, if you look at banking sector, aviation, transportation, all other fields, technology has penetrated way faster than it has penetrated in healthcare. So the Master of Health Informatics at Dararana School of Public Health is training the next generation of leaders in technology and healthcare. It combines innovation, leadership, and policy. So when I read through the program description, looked at the alumni, to me, generally, that was also a plus. Then the fourth reason why I still chose University of Toronto was because they were two professors that I admired at Dararana School of Public Health. I was following them on LinkedIn. They were doing amazing work in innovation, leadership, and policy. And I said, I can't lose this opportunity. Equally, there are professors I admired at Cambridge, but these two professors at University of Toronto and who are into the Master of Health Informatics program, they stood out for me. If you check my LinkedIn, I mentioned their names because, I mean, they were already inspiring me with the work they are doing in healthcare. They are physicians, and they are trying to look at leverage points to improve how healthcare is delivered, leveraging on technology. Point number 5, why I chose University of Toronto is friends. I had very many friends who I had studied with in Ghana. I did my undergraduate in Ghana, I had many friends whom I had studied with in Ghana, in Uganda high school, who had come to Canada, and specifically they were living in Toronto. So I was looking to the aspect of this social network, because as human beings we cannot deny the fact that we are social beings. And trust me, I was looking at myself reaching in a country where I already know about 20 people, and they are in a close proximity where I stay. I have work buddies whom I was working with remotely. I have OGs and OBs in Ghana and in Uganda, and that was a plus. And the last reason why I chose University of Toronto is also simply because of innovation. I'm not saying Cambridge is not really good at innovation, but entrepreneurship and innovation, I saw that University of Toronto has a lot of entrepreneurship hubs, has a lot of ecosystems that support entrepreneurs, like the Black Founders Network, H2I for Healthcare, startup founders. There is even a dedicated space where you can go and have a small desk, office and stuff like that as an entrepreneur, and always come to co-create with other innovators. And to be honest, as someone who is interested in entrepreneurship and innovation, I saw University of Toronto helping me to achieve this. So if you forgot whatever I said in this video, if you are ever looking for an opportunity to study, whether in Canada and UK, I hope some of these reasons can guide you. Immigration policies, what program are you coming to study? Social aspect, do you have some friends that you are likely to connect with? And also the aspect that the Canadian student permit comes with extra work, comes with an extra aspect of you being able to take up employment and working part-time as you pursue your studies. I feel like it's really great to graduate and then at the same time you have been able to acquire some practical experience in that particular country. Who knows where that can land you, experience and knowledge from some of these prestigious universities. I hope you found this video helpful and insightful. If you're new on this channel, I encourage you to subscribe and like this video. Tell me what you think, what stood out for you. Why would you choose University of Cambridge, for example, over University of Toronto, or vice versa? Have you ever found yourself in a situation whereby you had to make a very difficult choice in a very short period of time, just like I was in this year? For anyone who has been asking me why I chose U of T over Cambridge, I hope that answers your questions. Or lastly, the program at Cambridge was for about 8 months. So you start in October and then by April you are out. And I think that's a policy that is a little bit common in UK based graduate schools. So masters are usually for 1 year. There are few masters which are for 2 years. So that program was for almost 8 months, not even a complete full year. Yet the program I was coming to study here was for 16 months. That's 1 year and plus 4 months extra. So that also stood out for me. I'm glad I didn't forget that, because that was also a point where I had to make a decision. Feel free to subscribe. Bye bye. See you in the next video. I remain Natrida Emmanuel. I'm a graduate student at University of Toronto in Canada. I use this channel to educate people about graduate school applications, scholarships, and applying for different visas for study purposes only. As a disclaimer, I'm not a professor. I will not be reviewing anyone's application. Neither am I a visa officer. So whatever advice you'll see on this channel is based on my personal experience. Bye bye. Coffee time.